Hey there! If you're ready to transform your life, smash that subscribe button and join our community of growth and motivation. Now, let me tell you something straight up. The difference between where you are and where you aspire to be hinges entirely on your mindset, the 1% mindset. It's the lens through which you perceive the world, the way you confront challenges, the thoughts that occupy your mind when the going gets tough. That's the defining factor that sets the 1% apart. It's not about the size of their bank account or the network they possess. It's about the daily choices they consciously make. Let's be real, we all get a level playing field of 24 hours each day, just like Bill Gates, just like Elon Musk, just like that individual you admire. The question is, how are you investing those precious 24 hours? You see, the 1% don't squander their time. They don't let distractions derail them from their objectives. They don't fritter away hours mindlessly scrolling through social media, nor do they get ensnared in trivial gossip. They possess a clear understanding of their desires and are committed to putting in the consistent effort, day in and day out. You know, the majority often attributes success to either talent or again luck. They believe that the 1% were inherently born with some extraordinary quality that eludes the rest. But let me lay the truth bare. It's not about being the most intellectually gifted person in the room, nor is it about possessing the most innate talent. It's about unwavering consistency. The 1% mindset is about showing up, even when your motivation wanes. It's about diligently putting in the work when no one is observing, when there are no accolades, when even your own belief wavers. It's easy to be diligent when circumstances are favorable, when life flows smoothly. But can you maintain that drive when obstacles arise, when setbacks occur, when it feels like the entire world is conspiring against you? The 1% grasp a fundamental truth. Growth flourishes outside the confines of comfort. They understand that attaining something you've never possessed requires a willingness to undertake actions you've never before considered. Most individuals crave the reward but shy away from the struggle. They yearn for success but are unwilling to make the necessary sacrifices. However, the 1% embrace the struggle. They recognize that the challenges they face today serve as the training ground for the resilience they'll need tomorrow. They are willing to invest in their personal development, their education, their well-being, and their mindset because they understand that the return on that investment is a life that remains a mere fantasy for most. The 1% mindset transcends mere financial success. It's about cultivating the best version of yourself in every facet of your existence. It's about striving to be the best parent, the best partner, the best leader. It's about living a life that aligns with your core values, a life that inspires others, a life that leaves an enduring legacy. The 1% refuse to settle for mediocrity. They don't accept good enough. They relentlessly pursue greatness, not for external validation, but because they recognize their inherent potential and refuse to let it go to waste. You've got to internalize this. There's no mystical formula, no secret to success exclusively known to the 1%. The truth is, it's simple, but it's far from easy. It boils down to discipline, resilience, and the unwavering commitment to rise one more time than you fall. It's about making present sacrifices for future rewards. The majority throw in the towel when the going gets tough. Most settle when confronted with resistance. But the 1% persevere. They keep pushing forward. They find a way. Let me illustrate with a story. Picture a bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo seed, you must diligently water and nurture it every single day for years. Initially, there's no visible progress, no indication that anything is happening. You continue to water, you continue to nurture, yet still nothing. But you persist. And then one day, the bamboo shoot erupts, sometimes growing an astonishing 90 feet in just a matter of weeks. All that time, the bamboo was silently developing its root system, building a strong foundation, preparing for that moment of explosive growth. And that's precisely how it is with the 1% mindset. You put in the consistent effort, you keep moving forward even when immediate results are elusive, because you understand that eventually you will break through. You must train your mind to identify opportunities where others perceive only obstacles. You must believe in yourself when external validation is absent. You must be willing to put in the work, day in and day out, even when progress feels stagnant. Because the truth is, every small step you take, every minor decision you make, incrementally propels you closer to your goals. It's not about making massive leaps. It's about those tiny, consistent actions that compound over time. The 1% understand that greatness isn't defined by occasional grand gestures. It's about the daily habits, the routines, the seemingly insignificant actions that collectively culminate in something extraordinary. You see, success isn't a singular event. It's a continuous process. It's not about one pivotal moment. It's about the accumulation of all the small moments leading up to it. It's about showing up every single day, even when your motivation wanes, even when it's challenging, even when the urge to quit is strong. Because that's the very essence that distinguishes the 1% from the rest. Ladies and gentlemen, you stand at a crossroads. Will you align yourself with the 99%? Or will you rise to the occasion and become part of the 1%? Will you allow excuses to shackle you? Or will you embrace responsibility for your life and relentlessly pursue your aspirations? The 1% mindset is about ownership. It's about recognizing that no external force will swoop in to rescue you. No one will do the heavy lifting on your behalf. You are the architect of your own success, the author of your own happiness, and you possess all the inherent capabilities to make it happen. The majority navigate life waiting for the opportune moment, the perfect alignment of circumstances, the ideal person to arrive and magically improve everything. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment, no inherently right time. There is only now. The 1% understand this fundamental truth. They don't passively wait for life to unfold. They actively shape their lives. They take initiative, they create opportunities, they make decisive choices, and they maintain forward momentum. They understand that the sole pathway to achieving their goals is through consistent action, relentless forward movement, and unwavering striving, regardless of the obstacles. So, I challenge you today. Cease waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for the ideal opportunity, for someone to grant you permission, for someone else to believe in you. The 1% don't wait. They create, they act, they bet on themselves, they embrace risks, they make sacrifices, and they relentlessly move forward, no matter what. Because they know that at the end of the day, the only thing that truly matters is whether or not they gave it their absolute all. And here's another crucial insight. Failure is an inherent part of the journey. The 1% experience more failures than anyone else because they are willing to attempt more than anyone else. They don't view failure as a dead end. They see it as a valuable lesson, an opportunity for growth, a stepping stone on the path to success. They understand that each failure propels them one step closer to their ultimate goals. They embrace failure, they extract lessons from it, and they leverage it to become better. You possess the power to reshape your life. You have the potential to become part of the 1%. But it all begins with your mindset. It starts with the daily choices you make. It begins with the unwavering decision that you are worthy of success, that you are capable of achieving greatness, and that you will relentlessly pursue your aspirations, no matter the obstacles. Let me pose this question to you. What do you truly desire? What kind of life do you envision living? What impact do you aspire to make? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? The 1% possess a crystal-clear vision of their aspirations. They know precisely what they are striving towards. They have defined goals, they harbor vivid dreams, and they are willing to exert every ounce of effort to transform those dreams into reality. They don't allow fear to paralyze them. They don't let doubt consume them. They don't permit obstacles to deter them. They have a vision, and they pursue it with every fiber of their being. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stop settling for less than you are capable of. It's time to step up, to embrace the 1% mindset, and to start living the extraordinary life you know you deserve. The journey won't be without its challenges, but I assure you, the destination will be infinitely rewarding. So, rise up, take decisive action, and never, ever give up. The 1% mindset is within your grasp. The only question that remains is, are you willing to reach out and claim it?